stream to Cattle Rain's live stream or off stream.
Off stream.
Basically. And we're joined with dk3dknight, also known as Chris. And yes. Sorry, because it's kind of hard to see here.
Oh, this is some good rock and roll you got going.
Yeah, I know. So can you hear my voice? Just curious.
Yeah.
You can, right? Oh, okay, it's fine. I love this song. I love the song. I love the music. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to like mute my mic temporarily.
Okay, why?
Just so that I can check to see how well the voice is over music.
Okay, cool. Essentially, we were trying to do a local recording, but this game doesn't support proper local recording with Skype, so Chris can't see the stuff what was going on. So because of that, we decided to do on live stream, and we'll do a 15-minute what we call live stream on this, because it was not intended to be a live stream, it was intended to be a local recording. And yeah, let's play this game. Since Chris muted his mic, I have to wait a little.
No, you don't have to wait.
Oh, okay, cool. So
I can hear everything.
Also, that means you can. It's working, right?
Yeah, but you might want to drop the music just a slight bit.
Okay.
Just a slight, like a sliver, and adjust my mic.
Okay, we'll be recording for 20 minutes, and I'll try to reduce the mic. The music. Okay, can you? Is it working now?
Let me mute myself so I can check.
Okay.
Just so that people understand, the reason I'm muting myself is because we'll get feedback otherwise.
Yeah.
Which we just...
So we are going to see. This is our first playthrough, and it's going to be episode 1, and we definitely love this game. So yeah. New game. Oh god.
Hey, you! Hey. Oh, man. Hey, you! Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Okay, so these are the choices. He was my grandfather. I really don't want to talk about it. I haven't seen him, so I'll be honest with her.
I haven't seen him since I was a kid.
That's always honesty is always the best policy.
True.
That's what
Hey,
Jiminy
wait a
Cricket
minute. I
told
never
me.
told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not
Here,
cool,
where's that
Eileen.
reference?
Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, anyway,
Okay.
you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
Okay, it's more of a cinematic adventure type game. I have played this type of games in the 2000s, because these are the games we had in my country.
Oh God, make it stop.
In your country? So I had to stop myself because I almost said something bad. I was gonna go, in America! No, I was kidding.
So actually, to
Looks
be
like
honest,
Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm
gonna have to
so
do
getting a
something
new
to improve
roommate.
quality on my end.
Yeah. So.
Well, I guess I should get
Oh,
going. I'm late enough as it is.
Oh god, like we don't know, like there's so many pauses, like there's at least a second pause and I think, oh, the cutscene is over, okay, so we can talk now, and then, nope, it's not over
What?
yet, Sonny. So that was hilarious. Anyway, to be honest, where were we? Ah yes, we were talking about, I grew up with these type of games, to be honest, and yeah. So Chris, what do you think about this game? Doesn't it give you the nostalgic feeling?
No, it looks much nicer than any of the adventure games that I had as a child, which
Yeah.
were probably going to be
Have-
on the NES.
Have you played a cop adventure game? I can't remember this adventure game's name. It's called Blue Cops or Blue something, Men in Blue or something. I can't remember exactly. It was a DOS
Blue.
game.
Coming for you.
I can't remember the game's name. Have you played that game? Have you played a cop adventure game?
Have you played a game that I can't remember the name of?
Never mind.
I don't know.
I have to look it up one day. It's called Blue something Blue. It's basically where a cop lives in his grandmother's house and he's trying to do his day-to-day activities as a cop, and suddenly something changes because he got shot down by some gangs. Hey, I'm telling the whole story again. I can't be bothered.
Well, I know of one called Police Story.
It's not Police Story. I played that game. I know what you're talking about. That's not the one.
Okay. So you looked at the cross for a bit, and now you're moving over towards the bed.
Yeah, I had to think about the crossway.
Honestly, she can
You had to
believe
think
in what
about the
she
cross?
wants as long as she doesn't try
Well,
to shove it
it
down my
looks
throat.
like either it definitely looks like a Jesus cross.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she
Honestly.
doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
Believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it in my face. Okay.
Looks
I guess that's a fair enough
handcrafted. Probably
analysis.
something she made in woodworking class. Well, either her or one of her 12 siblings.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
this is all voiced over, right?
I think...
That's
Oh,
actually...
that's every romantic comedy ever.
Yeah, to be honest, it is voiced over. I didn't know that until now.
Yeah. Was it like I'm trying to figure out if I should shut myself up when she...
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first,
Okay.
and then they fall
Yeah, I'm
in
gonna try to
love for
shut up
no
while she's
reason
talking.
at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
The problem, I do like this game, but it's voiced over. Unlike any other 90s games, some games were not voiced over. So you had to like read it and make the voices on your own. In this game, I didn't know it was voiced over, so yeah.
I can
that's all.
certainly see the appeal of blindly rummaging through Eileen's clothes, but seriously, I've got better things to do.
I actually didn't know that, so think about computer, look at the...
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes.
I wish I can do that.
I'm no geek, but I know how to use one.
On our
computer,
where I am
that
is
is,
like you
not a
were looking
geek.
at asking if I should rummage through Elena's clothes, and you're like, I should do that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a great idea. But now we had to go open. Oh yeah, to be noted, Chris is using the live stream to watch the video, so he can be late. So we are going to the
Yes,
cemetery.
but then no, you've confused me.
Okay, we're
Because I
going-
asked you something, and then you were like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's rummage through these people's clothing.
Yeah, let's do that. But I didn't do it. Now we're on the motorcycle to go and visit her grandfather's or her father's cemetery or whoever's cemetery. Let's go. Wow.
Gravestone, not his cemetery.
Okay.
Usually people don't get their own cemetery to themselves.
That'll be cool.
It's like, this is my cemetery.
Okay. Now we better shut up. This could be a cutscene.
Well, here we are. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule.
I think no one will object, to be honest. That'll be cool. But that's actually terrible. Dead people rule, like... What?
They didn't object. So no, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. Unless a zombie comes out and like suddenly a hand comes from the grave and snatches the cigarette and says, "You shall have not. You shall not have, young girl," or something.
I liked how she lit a cigarette and then it disappeared. Puffed it once and then it just magically disappeared.
Oh wait, now I think we're shut up. I think we have to.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, in sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Okay, that's sad to see that.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Miss Rain. Oh, I think her grandmother, most probably. But I wonder what's this conflict between her, she and her grandfather. I just wonder why.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Let's look at her.
Mary Elizabeth Rain, my grandmother on my father's side.
Okay, so it is her grandmother. So, yeah, correct. Let's see.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, hon? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine? Who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Okay, so a new location is added. Basically the story, she's going to be a journalist in the future. But oh, spoiler alert. I just read the, I didn't read the story of this, but I actually read the Steam summary. I don't know what else is going to happen, but she plans to be a journalist. So that's going to be interesting.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from the path of sin.
Okay, so can you see what I'm seeing, Chris?
No. If you wish to find... I'm sorry, the pastor's still talking. So.
Okay, so... I'm going to pick... And what makes you sure...
Okay, I see the decisions. And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? You're not familiar with the concept of a lost cause, are you? No sin? But what am I supposed to do for fun?
That's what every teenage girl say.
The third one seems disrespectful.
Yeah.
The second one seems disrespectful, but not as much. And the first one,
it seems more, it's better, to be honest.
like, all of them are, like, disrespectful if you think about it.
No, but the first one is more diplomatic. It's disrespectful, but not a diplomatic... What do you call it? way. It's a diplomatic way of being disrespectful.
Well, essentially, like you don't see that you're doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Essentially.
The last one is no sin, but shall we do the last one just to be fun, a little bit crazy?
It's up to you.
Come on, Chris, you're no fun.
I'm no fun.
Okay, I'll do the last one just to see his reaction.
No sin. But what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Ugh, please don't make Christ fill my void. I'm totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
The funny thing is, when it comes to religion, everyone in my family members say, I'll pray for you. I hope you just turn away from certain stuff. Basically, I'm not going to talk about my faith. I have a mixed faith, to be honest. So yeah. To grandmothers, right? Or to the cemetery, actually.
You're on your bike on my scene.
Okay, to the grandmothers.
Let's see.
Grandma, anybody home?
Well, first off, do you want to go talk to Grandma, or do you want to go back to the cemetery? It made sense.
I'm in the grandma's house now, yeah. The wheelchair, I haven't used the wheelchair.
An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Probably used
Okay.
recently.
No, I just want to spin around in the wheelchair like I spin around at home with my chair. And
No.
Sorry?
My grandma used to have
Never
this,
seen this around.
chair.
Grandpa must have
that
used
spun
it towards
around.
the
I
end.
always sit in it, spin in it, and then she'd come and yell at me.
Oh. My grandma still doesn't use a wheelchair, so I'm lucky.
No, it was an
A
office
mere
chair.
single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
So yeah. I might do another episode in this where we will do a non-commentary episode because it's more of a what we call it doesn't seem to be a game that we can comment properly because it's a what we call it's a fully voiced game, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I also try I can't add my own voices.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so
Why are
long.
you doing that?
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that
Don't
look.
be
I put it
happy.
back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come have a seat. We have so much to talk about.
Yes, Grandma. How is life?
So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
I told
Oh,
you.
there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon then?
I think. Oh my goodness, really? Her mother is committed to a mental institution. Avoid the subject. Should I tell it to her? That's going to be heartbreaking to the grandmother.
Mom's good. Yeah. She's kind of between jobs right now, but things are okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about how you two would cope in the city, considering Sharon's problems.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, so basically, I think the grandfather actually met him with an accident, right? And that her mother is in the mental asylum because her mother is a manipulative jerk, I would say. So I think it's family problem. It's very interesting how it took that concept of family problems to a new level. Chris, are you alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I'm not talking over anything.
Okay, still your stream hasn't caught up.
But it shows you like pointing at something incident in blank.
Yeah, that was the incident, an accident that the grandfather had in 1981. So I clicked that to know more.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
I'd like to know whether it was... What did the doctor say? Because... What about the police?
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
So he was forced to close the case. Corruption, possibly? Oh, okay.
Perhaps.
Yeah. But I don't... Do you think that the police officers are corrupt during that time?
It matters where.
Oh, okay. I'm not exactly sure where it is. I didn't... As you know, that I don't read.
Yeah, you push all the buttons. See, post-traumatic stress disorder, what did the doctor say?
I think post-traumatic stress disorder.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors say?
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch. But the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Oh, I thought we were going to do the cell phone dance.
Oh.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
So now it's 30 minutes now. 23 minutes now. So...
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, that's so weird. Like, are you serious? Okay. We have to stop this and make another part of this episode. But I really wanted to...
Yeah, it's like we were trapped in this house and we went to a graveyard.
Yeah, and that's it.
Accomplished
Like,
very quickly. Yeah, these adventure games can take a while to complete.
No, but it's actually can't do it. It just took 20 minutes. God. Okay, I will just check. We'll just do one more thing. We'll check the sheriff's department and we'll.
The phone book. You're gonna find all the secrets of the phone book.
Yeah. Oh, come on, really?
He walked out.
I'm back again. Use the phone book.
Yeah, go to the phone book and go to the section of who killed my grandfather.
I thought you were going to use something credible to see.
No result for that.
Okay, no result for that. Like, I did search for that. Like, who paralyzed my grandfather in 1981 with a phone book.
That's not a very good phone book then.
Yeah, it's time to go to the sheriff's department.
That phone book sounds like shenanigans.
Okay, we're in the sheriff's department.
So on our part, you're still like clicking on the
Various
sheriff's
notices
department.
and a wanted poster.
Do you ever have to put gas in your motorcycle?
A bunch of
Sheriff?
cops lining
What's
up
the
for
deal
a
with that
photo.
bum? The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Well, shit.
Hi,
Hello.
Oh, that's it. He doesn't say
do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait! I knew you!
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do! You're Kathy! Kathy Rain!
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on, it's me, Lenny! Lenny Marks!
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Oh, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
Actually, I really like that. Do I have to commit a crime to to do this to get your attention? And he's like, no. Even if you commit a crime, I'm really busy. Well,
That actually reminds me of a Warhammer 40k reference, where this guy was extremely corrupt, and they said, we're gonna have to stop you from doing all this. He's like, I'm too busy to die!
Yeah, good reference. But I don't think they meant it that way.
I know. But could you imagine that? Like you come to like kill the bad guy, and the bad guy's like, yeah, I'm too busy! Come back later.
Yeah. So let's talk about the incident.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Let's go to the sheriff.
Oh yes, you're gonna ask him about something about an incident before he was sheriff. Do you remember that? Where were you in 1981? I was a baby.
I was
That's no good.
I was
We
in
have to
grade
cancel
school
lunch today.
trying to learn how to become a sheriff in the future. I don't know what you're talking
Your
about.
motivation
You see?
shouldn't be limited by your
Let's see,
growling
this is gonna be
stomach.
hilarious.
Hello, Sheriff. Do you have a moment?
Not really. Make it quick.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an
Oh wow, he
investigation?
has a really
It's a
grumbly.
standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Okay. So now we're here to talk about the police report.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They were official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
What state has? I didn't know that. Really? I thought it was public records.
No and yes.
Oh, okay.
You should be able, you should be able to have access to a police record, but you have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you pay for the ink and the time, essentially, taken.
Okay, I'll try to say.
Freedom of...
I thought it's freedom of, what do you call it? Freedom
That's
of
from the
information.
federal government. The freedom of information, you have to request that a document be made public, but you still have to go, you don't just declare to the government, I wish to see this secret document. No.
Oh, okay, cool.
You have to request, there's a request, I think a court looks over it and makes sure, and then they either put a stamp, yay or nay.
Yeah, so we'll just click. But I'm family, doesn't that count for something? Just
But I'm
go on.
family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Lenny, a little help?
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well,
Wait,
boss,
you
she
asking
is his
for
granddaughter,
evidence?
really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
You want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
So I think it didn't work out.
Hello, Sheriff.
Okay, so it doesn't
That's
work
all for
out.
now.
Good.
So I think I had to talk to this Lenny guy.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
I'd love to help, Kathy. The files are right here behind me. But you better check with the sheriff first.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wait, didn't I just check with the sheriff? Oh, this guy's really dumb.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take
Yeah, you
matters into
did.
my own hands.
Oh, this guy has a
I
shot.
wonder what's behind those doors.
No, see,
Land of the free.
Land of the free and home of the brave. I hope I said it right. Wow, she really wants to go to a prison first.
Hey,
well, you are controlling him.
Okay, okay,
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
so let's talk to him.
hey,
Hi there.
What are
You
you
shall-
doing in prison?
so, why'd they put you in that cell?
I bet that was his
Well,
punishment, listening to
It's all
white
just a
noise.
big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
Oh.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
Wow, this guy's a nutcase. So let's pause.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9,
15.
8,
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do.
So
Hey.
Hi there.
Basically, she tricked that guy
Okay.
to
See ya.
negotiate. She basically tricked that guy to for $7 to distract that cop. Wow, that's actually
Hey,
terrible.
the jail is off
Well,
limits. You
think
shouldn't
about
be
it.
in there.
Like for him, $7
Oh,
is a
sorry.
lot of money.
I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Okay, I have to make this quick.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, let's have a look.
An individual encountered on the side of the road, few miles from Cornfield Spring, blindly walking towards, with eyes wide open. Subject identified as Joseph Wayne. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and went up easily. Wayne was friendly, whatever. Upon inspection, the Petrica tape recorder found. Wow, this is actually a deep game, to be honest with you guys.
I'm gonna have to get my hands
Well-
on that recorder.
Let's see. Which ones we seem relevant? Let's see. Upon routine
Okay,
inspection of the
let's
patrol
find the key
car,
to locker number
Harris
5.
exited the
Got it.
report.
Sorry, did you guys saw that?
Well, if they really wanted to read it, they could just go back and pause.
Yeah.
I could have done that too, but I'm not.
So we got the report. We got the. Oh, I have a stun gun. That's cool. Wait, I have the report, but if you guys want, I can try to.
No, it's fine. If they can. Oh, you're gonna stun. Like here. I stunned thee.
So yeah, how do I hear the record? I don't see there's a recorder. I might be stupid. Who knows? Oh, this copy is stupid.
Hey,
Hi there. Sure, I need.
good to know.
No, I am going to distract him for some.
Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
Okay, it must be.
I got the key already. I already got the.
Why do I have to do that again?
I got the key already. I don't think I need to mess with that anymore.
You didn't find
Fax
the
machine.
recording.
The key to what? I wouldn't know.
You're trying to find the recorder.
Various
you're
note-
looking for evidence.
Oh, okay, cool.
I should use this
You're
time
looking for like like where they might keep the evidence locked up.
Okay, so where is the evidence locker?
Nah,
Keep poking around. You might find it.
fax machines.
I hate this. Is it the phone?
No.
Yeah, I know the evidence locker, but I can't find it. Like, where?
You're gonna press all the buttons. Gosh.
A
I don't
small
know.
key to the evidence lockers.
Is it in the jail cell?
I should use this time to poke around.
Okay, you have the key to the evidence lockers.
A medieval. A bunch of.
Yeah, but
So here's the evidence lockers.
that's what I want to know.
Nah, I should.
I'm an idiot sometimes.
Lots of.
That's actually really good, annoying. I think it is in the. I think the evidence locker is in the. Yeah, I think the evidence locker is in the jail cell for some weird reason. Yeah, it is in the jail cell.
Alright, got it.
Awesome. So,
Standard mic.
so combine this with this and examine. Play.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting closer to finding the source. I have a theory, but I need help. I'm gonna have to involve somebody else.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know what he's talking about. It seems to be some weird mystery about a plant, right? His research.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Okay, we'll ask the sheriff just to annoy him.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hey,
I don't need to ask.
Yeah, I know. It's common sense.
That's all
I'd
for
ask
good.
grandmother. So yeah, we'll be ending the gameplay here because it takes a long time to complete certain things. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Really?
Sorry?
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream / recording /
Lenny, I need you to do something.
video. And
How can I help
yeah.
us?
It's my mother's birthday.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And let me see if I can save it. Oh yeah, I can save it. So let's save it as intra gaming. I'll be having a non-commentary game as well, a gameplay, so you guys can see and if you guys want to know the story. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll have a part 2 series where we ask the grandmother what's the attic about, what is it about, and do a full
The secret
investigation.
attic.
The secret attic.
What's the
with
deal with that
flowers
bum?
and stuff. So yeah,
The one in the cell.
let's go to so I would like to thank you
Wow.
guys for watching, and yes, I
Shit.
hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, you are loved. Don't forget that you are loved, and stay awesome. Bye.
Bye.